Hello there folks, Cranky Old Cuber here. Welcome back to the channel for another unboxing. This one I actually kind of do know what's in it, although I've forgotten the specifics. I was watching J Perm's YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago and he had this weird puzzle that I hadn't seen before, and so I went and looked it up on Speedcube Shop, and one thing led to another. It ended up in my cart, and then of course I wanted free shipping, so I added some more stuff to the cart that was kind of similar. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, let's get into the package. And I'm going to use the knife this time. That'll work. Nope, that will not work. There we go. All right, so what do we have in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. So they had a Calvin's 4x4x6 cuboid, and it's a super cuboid, and this really looked interesting to me. So I had to get this one. I hadn't seen this before, so I love super cubes. They're pretty cool. And then Speedcube Shop card. Okay, thank you Speedcube Shop. And then these are the two that I really wanted. So this is a 5-axis 2-layer cube, and this is a 5-axis 3-layer cube. So we'll get these out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and start with the 4x4x6, because this thing, I don't know how good these are, although I've got a couple of other Calvin's cubes and they seem pretty good, so I would imagine this is probably fine. It's probably just like their other cubes. And I have a 4x4x6 just regular old cuboid somewhere that I learned how to solve. But this one is oh yeah, it's a little tight and scratchy, kind of like you would expect a Calvin's puzzle to be. Yeah, it's pretty. Honestly though, I probably wouldn't. I don't do speed solves on these things, mostly because they tend to fly apart if you go too fast, or if you're not perfectly aligned or whatever. This isn't for speed solving. This is for like figuring out new things. I already know how to solve a 4x4x6 cuboid, but I've never done with it the super cube stuff. So this should be fun. And if I like this, I may get big cubes and get some stickers from that place. I can't think of the name of it, but there's this one place where you can buy all manner of cool stickers for various types of puzzles. If I figure it out, I'll throw a link in the description. So yeah, this is a 4x4x6 cuboid. That means it'll shape shift like that, right? So you can get this thing looking all manner of nasty when it's scrambled. It's pretty good, but it's pretty catchy. Yeah, that's pretty clacky. So that's going to probably slow me down anyway. But this cube doesn't want to be speed solved. That's pretty nice. Yeah, see the center axis here, or yeah, is not bad. That layer's good. That layer's pretty good, a little catchy, but not bad. It's not going to catch and blow up. But this center here is pretty catchy. You can feel the bits catching there. I don't know if you can hear that, but you should be able to hear that because I got about 1,000 mics in here right now. But yeah, this will be fun to figure out the additional bits that it takes to solve a super cube. And I'm pretty sure all that matters is these center bits here have to be in the right spot and aligned and everything. You could solve the whole thing and have these messed up and the outside would be fine, and it almost isn't really necessary to have the stickers along the top and the sides, but that's kind of cool. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'd be interested in solving it. Oh, and it's a 10th anniversary edition. So that's pretty cool. See, 10th anniversary, Calvin's Puzzles. Yeah, I like it. It feels pretty good. I might throw a little bit of some kind of silicone probably in there just to get it a little smoother. And then I might want to look at this and understand why it's like that. I suspect it is the same reason that 4x4s used to be really chunky. So, yep, Calvin's 4x4x6 super cuboid. Okay, so now the big show. The main reason I went to Speedcube Shop was to get this guy. So this is a 3-layer 5-axis cube. And so looking at it, I see cuboid. So it's going to do cuboid turns because you can't turn it this way. It doesn't shape shift, it just moves things around. So this feels like a, you know, basically a cuboid. Only 3 sides plus the top and bottom instead of 4. But I suspect the solving is similar since you can only do 180-degree turns. So there's a limited amount of stuff that you can do with this. Like these edges here, these edge pieces are not going to go anywhere, but you can only just swap them and swap them around like that. And so this shouldn't be too complicated to figure out how to solve. But what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll do a video on both of these once I get them. But anyway, I was really interested because these are ShengShou, and I have liked their non-WCA puzzles a lot, especially their Mega Minxes or their Big Minxes are pretty good. Like I have a lot of those. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I love these kinds of puzzles. I like the figuring out how to solve it on my own. I generally don't do tutorials until I get like really, really frustrated and I can't figure out how to move, like do one thing. This thing, if I run into weird parity, I may have to go refresh my memory on how to do 4x4x6. I really want to solve this kind of puzzle without like getting any help because figuring it out just makes me so happy. This other one is, I believe, a 2-layer. So it's similar, only it's only got 2 layers. You know the 3x3x2 cuboid, right? There's only 2 layers and then 180 degrees. That's all you can do. This is also pretty cool. And I think what I suspect is the same technique to solve the top layer and bottom layer here will do this. If you ignore the middle layer on this guy, it's basically one of these. So I don't see that being a big problem. But this actually feels like nice plastic. This is the same stuff I think they use on their big Mega Minxes, the new ones that are stickerless, like the Examinx and the Zotaminx. So yeah, these are cool. So I'll probably do a solve video on these just to kind of show how you solve it in case anybody is interested and doesn't have time to figure it out. I'll be honest, figuring out how to solve a puzzle without any help, that is not a thing for everybody. It's just, I really, really like figuring out based on what I know of solving cuboids and solving minxes and solving all the n by n's and all of that stuff. I love taking that and generalizing it and applying it to puzzles like these and other puzzles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this unboxing. We got the happy little cuboid, 4x4x6 super cube. We have the 5-axis 3-layer and 5-axis 2-layer from ShengShou. This is Calvin's. They're all available at, well, or were. I got them all at Speedcube Shop. The main reason I use Speedcube Shop is I basically get free overnight shipping because I'm also on the West Coast. They ship it, it gets here the next day so frequently. So I guess at this point, I'll just say thank you for watching and thanks for supporting my channel. And if you have any suggestions for stuff you'd like to see me do, let me know in the comments. If you just want to say hi, let me know in the comments. I reply to almost all of my comments. I do appreciate everybody who is still there, still watches this stuff when I do upload, and doesn't seem to mind when I disappear for periods of time. I appreciate y'all, and I've got a build video that'll be coming out probably fairly soon, or at least a follow-up to a build video. If you watched the last build video I did, you'll know what I'm doing next. With that, I'll catch you at the next video. Cheers.